Good evening, wrestling fans from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. It's AWL 253. We're starting off in the tag team division, the men's tag team division. The sound of the bell, El Rudo Rojo versus Erupcion Solar. It's Danger 13 versus Liga Cosmica, the newly minted team of Danger 13, representing Season 13's Danger Zone. Mr. Smiles, El Rudo Rojo together. An unlikely duo if ever there was one, but they both realize they need to save their careers. They need to figure out how to not end up in Botsumania, and if they could somehow get their hands on 3 points, guarantee themselves a title opportunity at AWL 260, they would be free from the career-threatening Danger Zone. Lucha Panorama Bomb, as the tag is made to the man from the heavens, Estrella Dorada, the gold star of Lucha Libre, and he gets a knee to the stomach by El Rudo Rojo, a luchador himself, but he doesn't go with all that fancy, high-flying, mask-wearing crap anymore. He used to, one of only 2 men to ever lose their mask here in the Animated Wrestling League. We don't, for a promotion with so many masked wrestlers, we don't have that many mask versus mask matches. Beautiful Hurricane Rana by Estrella Dorada, the gold star. Tonight in the main event, it will be the beginning of the Tag Team Championship Tournament in the Joshi division. We will have Joshi Tag Team Champions by the end of the season. That's right, the tournament begins tonight, concludes at AWL 260, our season finale in about 2 months. Vertical suplex, pop of the hip. Going for the hat trick? No, reverses into a backdrop. Estrella Dorada mixing up the expectations here, breaking the opponent's momentum, shifting their weight, headshot into the corner, big boot. Followed up by a rushing leg sweep by El Rudo Rojo, the red villain. He's been in the AWL since Season 2, joined as part of the World Warrior Exhibition Tournament. Alongside his brother, they were a tag team called the Free Fighters, a direct translation of Lucha Libre into English. Tag made to Mr. Smiles, part of the bumper crop of 2015 rookies, and Estrella Dorada, one of the few wrestlers... Erupcion Solar, one of the few wrestlers younger than Mr. Smiles. The Prodigy Lucha Libre Tag Team of Liga Cosmica, former AWL Tag Team Champions. And it was technique like this that brought them to that Tag Team gold. Recently, Erupcion Solar has had a bit of a beef with the fake Liger, a fraud, a charlatan, a phony who will be challenging, unfortunately, for the Intercontinental Championship tonight. Oh, I look forward to that. Irish whip into the corner. We see a tag. Yes, we are. The tag is made. Hisatsuwaza. Tag team Hisatsuwaza. Starfall. Going to the cover. The referee out of position. 1, 2, 3. That should have been it. But that little bit of a distraction was all Mr. Smiles needed to get the shoulder up. You'll notice he does not get back to his feet after the Starfall. That's going to be the big advantage for Liga Cosmica in this match. Up and around, Destino! Our destiny is in our stars, says Estrella Dorada. Over the top rope, Mr. Smiles taking control of his own destiny. Estrella Dorada comes back, springboard drop kick. Amazing Lucha Libre Tag Team action on display here in the Animated Wrestling League. Danger 13 got their first point last week. If they could come out of this with a second point, they would be 1 victory away from saving themselves from becoming the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. That's the beauty of the 3-point system that we stole from Chikara, let's be honest here. Under the 3-point system, anybody could become a champion. All you have to do is win some wrestling matches. Starfall yet again 2 times. This is going to require a breakup. I think we're going to get it. Not even a 1 count. El Rudo Rojo breaking up the pin cover. Slingshot Senton by no longer the youngest member of the roster, but still the most explosive, I would argue. Eruption Solar, the solar flare, the supernova. Tag made. We haven't seen much tag team cohesion from this team. Oh, and a cheap shot. What was that all about? Oh, DDT out of the powerbomb predicament. Irish whip into the corner. What do we have here? Starfall yet again? No, not this time. They don't have the energy for it. 6 minutes have elapsed. 9 remain in this 15-minute time limit. Tag team contest. All non-title tag team matches in the AWL 15 minutes, as will be the majority of the tournament for the Joshi tag team titles. It begins tonight. The finals at AWL 260 will be title match rules. But right now it's going to be pretty standard. Oh, reversal. Oh, right into the ropes. Potentially a very painful, very dangerous situation here. Rudo Rojo doesn't care. Vertical suplex. Pops his hips. Suplexes the man back into the ring away from the ropes finally. Hat-trick suplex. Subtype. Vertical. 8 minutes and change. Pulls. This is good tag team strategy for a former tag team champion. 1, 2. The 3 fighters have been tag team champions. The NRE were tag team champions. Oh, what do we have here? He's got him up. He's Satsuwaza. No, not that close to that. Oh my God! The ring itself becomes a guillotine. And I think Danger 13 just picked up their second point. The most unlikely tandem victorious.
Here are your winners, now with 2 points, Danger 13.
One more win and they're out of the danger zone, and Botsamania will be pure chaos. Ladies and gentlemen, this is only the beginning tonight in the Animated Wrestling League. これから始めましょう。
今すぐできることは何だろう。銀河の彼方、心の声が聞こえてる。初めは誰もヒーローじゃない、違う形のただちっぽけな星なんだ。ぶつかり合い励まし合い立ちはだかる闇を越えよう。悲しみなんかない世界、愛を諦めたくない。どんな涙も必ず乾く。
Well, I guess it's obvious what the superpower of Wrestle Blue is. Welcome back to the AWL Arena. AWL 253 continues now in the tag team division, remaining in the tag team division, and the Kuro Sentai Wrestle Ranger are showing us their power, and we'll see if both Wrestle Blues can face these guys.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, already in the ring, Kuro Sentai Wrestle Ranger. And their opponents is accompanied by Donkey Goku, Arigato no Laboratory, Project Tetsu, Project Z, the augments. Both teams currently have 0 points.
A towering, titanic tandem of terror. Project Tetsu, Project Z, the original Augment Tag Team. The most recent AWL Intercontinental Champion and failed challenger for the Grand Championship. Project Tetsu going to be looking to redeem himself in the eyes of his creator, Dr. Jigoku. Project Z, I think, just likes to break things. We'll see if this Bushi no Jitsu of Wrestle Blue will be enough to take down the Augments. And unsurprisingly, it is Wrestle Blue who will be starting us off against Project Z. 15 minutes on the clock in this non-title tag team match. Both teams coming into the bout with 0 points. The victor will pick up their first point towards title contention. And I admit, after seeing Wrestle Red's ability to manipulate time, Wrestle Yellow's ability to shift their gender and compete in both the men's and women's divisions, and now Wrestle Blue being, sorry Chiba Akagi, a true one-man tag team. Oh, beautiful springboard Hurricane Rana by Wrestle Blue, as Wrestle Blue watches on from ringside. With all of these superpowers being displayed, I'm thinking we've got a possibility here. I think we've... Oh, look at this, the strength, the superhuman strength of the Puro Sentai, Resuranger! Although I think Project Z, probably the only creature in the AWL, you could break his neck again, and he'd probably be fine. Dr. Jigoku getting involved on the outside. Referee will issue a public warning on that. Oh, backdrop attempt. Perfect counter by Wrestle Blue. We have seen so many Technicos, so many babyfaces, so many heroes come through the AWL. Owl Clutch! He's got the Owl Clutch, the blue clutch. The Owl Clutch is locked in. Blue is a submissions specialist, a submissions expert, I should say, so he can obviously high fly when necessary. Right hand, ducks under the clothesline. As I'm recording this, I am terrified of every vibration, thinking there's going to be an earthquake. Every time the ring moves, every time the building settles. I've got a severe case of seismophobia now. I've been living in Japan too long. Irish whip. Oh, huge uppercut by Project Tetsu, taking this beast down to the floor. And a power slam followed up. As I said, we have seen so many heroes. We've seen Shinji Dai. We've seen Aztec Kaiser Neo on his own. We have seen the AWL All-Stars, who are now basically the Beret Corps. We've seen so many heroes try to take these guys down and fail, but I'm thinking these Puro Sentai, the Resuranger, with their superhuman abilities, might be the ones to do it. Sunset flip! Sunset stretch! The arms are crucifix, and he's going after the jugular, figuring there's got to be some kind of vital fluid pumping into that helmeted cyborg brain. Remembering Project Tetsu does have some biological components remaining to him, meaning that he is vulnerable to submissions. Wrestle Blue makes the tag, and as the healthy man goes for the cover, but it's just not enough this early in the matchup. Less than 5 minutes have elapsed already. It takes work to beat down Project Tetsu. We've seen that so many times. Former AWL Grand Champion. The only thing that stopped him was a cash-in of the Intercontinental title by Chiba Akagi, and I believe it was an Iron Man submission match. The only thing that was able to stop the title reign of this Iron Project. Owl Clutch again! The feet are locked properly. Actually, no, the feet are coming loose. He doesn't have this locked on. I think Project Tetsu might be just a little too big for this. And yes, the weight advantage of Project Tetsu coming into play here. Tonight, on a night where the Joshi Tag Team Championship tournament will begin, we are focusing on the tag team division, but coming up next, it will be singles action for the Intercontinental title. Dr. Jigoku's W01 Wyvern faces Nippon Yokata's Fake Liger, and frankly, I'm hoping they both kill each other and save us all the trouble. 10.5 minutes remaining. I think we're seeing. This is not good. Superplex back into the ring, and Wrestle Blue wisely rolling to his stomach to prevent an immediate cover. But I think we're about to see Yesi Satsuwaza Tetsu driver. Project Tetsu with the Tetsu driver into the cover for the 1, 2, kick out by the Puro Sentai Wrestle Ranger, Wrestle Blue. Wrestle Blue is in trouble. He needs to make a tag to Wrestle Blue, but Wrestle Blue can't do anything to help Wrestle Blue at this juncture. What is this? Oh no. A little assist. Alley-oop. Shoulder tackle. Wrestle Blue, desperate for Wrestle Blue to make a tag to Wrestle Blue. Yeah, I'm going to be using those kind of jokes a lot with this tag team. Sue me. Actually, please don't. I don't have any money. I'm a teacher. Gut wrench from a deadlift position. Gut wrench suplex. Up. Snake eyes into the corner. Diving tag, and Wrestle Blue is safe. Wrestle Blue enters the fight. A couple of quick drop kicks. Duck of the clothesline. Project Z. No! The powerbomb suplex countered into the DDT. Wrestle Blue cutting the ring in half, preventing the tag. Wrestle Blue's down on the outside. This is essentially 2-on-1 at the moment. Kick to the midsection. Yes, sunset stretch. The sunset stretch. And look at those legs, perfectly locked. I don't think Project Z has anywhere to go. And he's tapped out with that mechanical arm of his. That may have been an automatic response to prevent permanent damage to his systems. Just taking him apart all throughout the match. Wrestle Blue and Wrestle Blue dissecting the augments for an impressive first tag team victory.
Here are your winners now with 1 point. The Pro Sentai Wrestling.
I'm not sure how those two can touch each other without exploding in a torrent of antimatter. But you know what? In the end, it doesn't matter because they are the victors tonight. 1 point. Tag team title contention. We are going to need tag team contenders for the season finale, and if it's not going to be Danger 13, it could just as well be those two. Or that one, I think. Alright, coming up next, we go to Singles Championship action. Last week, in a match nobody saw, apparently, W01 became the new Intercontinental Champion and makes his first mandatory title defense against a competitor in the Scramble match that he did not pin.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, 1 submission or a knockout to decide the winner. And it is for the Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Championship.
I hate hearing that song, at least when it's attached to this man. I love the original. But this is a fraud and a fake. The fraud Liger, the man who cost us our working relationship with New Japan Pro Wrestling. The fake Liger, an insult to the original. Because he competed in the Scramble match that was pinned by somebody other than the eventual champion, he gets the title shot. Project Z and Hassan also have title shots in the wings, so I'm guessing Project Z not going to take it against his own stablemate. Or more likely, Dr. Jigoku will not let him. Speaking of the stable, here comes Dr. Jigoku's other group of, well, monsters. I don't know why he uses all that weird Illuminati crap in this video. Jigoku's kind of a nutbag. He believes in all these weird conspiracy theories. Tsubite, Jigoku Hakase no Tane ni, those are the slaves. The Dorei Corps. And it looks like it's going to be Luke James, Majiku, and the Doom Bunny accompanying Wyvern. Oh, I'm sorry. DB02, LJ04, M05, accompanying the Intercontinental Champion, W01. The former AWL All-Stars, now just brainwashed zombies in service to Jigoku. That beautiful belt around the waist of W01. I can't get used to calling him anything other than Wyvern now that I know that's who he is. W01, the former Augment Dragon, the former Wyvern. I would just cut the music, cut the music, cut the music, cut the music. Let's go to the official in-ring introductions for this Intercontinental Championship match. As you see, the AWL Intercontinental Championship. Long story behind how we got our hands on that belt. I'll save that for another time.
Introducing first the challenger. Fighting out of parts unknown. He is a member of Nippon Yokata Liger.
Yeah, emphasis on the lie.
And his opponent, accompanied by and representing the Dorei Corps, he is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion. Tonight he makes his first title defense, W01. This is an officially sanctioned Intercontinental Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey Babagadoosh in charge.
Remember the rules of the Intercontinental title. 5 successful title defenses and you can cash in for a free shot at the Grand Championship. It's a title match, so 30 minutes on the clock. And with so many disreputable individuals at ringside, it's worth pointing out, in the event of a disqualification, that is considered a successful title defense. And the title will remain with the champion regardless of who is disqualified. That is the champion's advantage. The challenger has to win, the champion has to not lose. Package! Small package driver, unable to hold him for a pin, is the fake Liger. Up, down, he tries it again. A little bit cheesy, but these are the sort of high-impact offense that's going to wear down the reserves, the energy reserves of W01, the original slave, the original prototype of the brainwashing technology that was eventually used on the rest of the AWL All-Stars. It was, wait, cover, lateral press, hook in the leg, and wait a minute! The feet are on the ropes, the referee didn't see it, but W01 able to kick out even though Liger was cheating. I don't like either of these guys. One of them's a brainwashed Jigoku zombie, and the other one is a fraud. And somehow that idiot in the background, Yamada Jiro, really thinks that's Liger and actually calls him senpai, senior, upperclassman, mentor figure in this case. A couple of shots to the ribs. Break the headlock with the legs. That's actually pretty good strategy. Whoever that is under that mask, they're not that bad. actually a fairly skilled wrestler. It's just the fraud. I can't get over the fraud. Yes. I keep saying so sue me, but seriously, please, nobody sue me. Dragon and Phoenix attempted off of the red rope. The fake Liger going for something. I'm not sure what here. Neckbreaker. Oh, neckbreaker into the butterfly suplex. That's an unusual combination. Don't believe I've seen that before. The Intercontinental title is on the line. Now remember, because of the rules of the scramble match, we still have Project Zed, technically, and Hassan, definitely, who have title matches against W01, but only W01. If he loses the title tonight, those automatic championship defenses go out the window. What do we have? Uh-oh. Oh, back of the head, right across the knee. I'm dealing with a back of the neck and upper shoulder injury myself right now. That is painful. Shinjidai Sunrise, the blasphemous Day of the Black Sun. I think we'll call that the Day of the Black Sun. That sounds about right. Coming from this creature. Kick to the midsection, vertical suplex attempt up. Brainbuster from Liger into the cover for the 1, 2. Look at the smug look on Yamada Jiro's face in the background there. The Doom Bunny, Majiku, Luke James, DB0, whatever the hell, I don't care anymore, at ringside, looking like a bunch of just brainwashed zombies staring off into the middle distance. Oh! Plants him with a modified gory special, I think. Classic dragon technique. The man formerly known as Wyvern, chosen by the original AWL champion Dragon to be his protege, to carry on his sigil after he was forced to retire. Look what's become of him now. 1, 2, deep hook to the leg, but not quite enough. Wyvern W01 just didn't have the body weight to keep the fake Liger down at that point. Big boot to the face to escape an unfortunate predicament. Back elbow, 25 minutes and 40 seconds approximately remaining. What do we have here? Going for the Satsuwaza Liger Bomb. No, Power Bomb. 1, regular Power Bomb. 2, converts into a Boston Crab, and he's got the fingers locked. W01's going to have to do exactly that. Grab the ankle. Remove the pressure. Simple but effective. And I'm just feeling hostility radiating from this capacity crowd here at the AWL Arena. Shoot the half, deep hook of the leg. 1. Only 2.
Open takeoff. 5 minutes past.
30 minutes on the clock, 25 remain. Oh, look at that beautiful gut wrench. I would give the size and power, the strength advantage to the fake Liger, height advantage, skill advantage, speed advantage, all to W01 here. So this is going to be essentially old school grappling versus new school strong lucha, I guess you might say. Knee right to the mask, right to that control cover, that control mask, that face cover, almost like a slave collar. Up and over, down into friendly territory. Liger's not going to follow him, so he just goes for the pose. Fans not happy about either of this. They're just booing this entire match. This is getting into Sheamus Orton territory right now. They're just booing everything. Slide into the ring. Well within the count. Neckbreaker. Backslide driver. Fortunately, W01 doesn't have the body weight for that to be a kill shot, luckily for all of us. 23 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. And the chair gets slid into the ring. Disqualifications are in effect. This is not a grudge match. This is not an Extreme Rules match. This is not a hardcore garbage outlaw mud show match. This is a regular professional wrestling match under AWL rules. Which means the chair is illegal. Oh! Boom! Almost a Kaiser smash. Now the Doom Bunny getting involved. Liger not happy about that. Frankly, I honestly can't blame him there. That chair still in the ring. The referee, is he going to do his job, get rid of it? I certainly hope so. Yes, he does. Slides it out the bottom. Kicked away by the fake Liger. He's going for something here. The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. What are you doing, you idiot? Do you want to win the match or not? Your opponent's crawling away. He's getting away from you. Get on him. So one title match tonight. Liger going for something. Yes, he's going for Isatsuwaza. Liger bomb. And that's a knockout, says the referee. We have a new champion just like that. An inauspicious end to an inauspicious championship reign. Take a look at some of that action. And as much as I hate the idea of Nippon Yokata getting their hands on any kind of championship, I'm glad Jigoku doesn't have it anymore.
Here is your winner, after the new Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, Liger.
Well, with that, we have a new champion crowned. Liger will begin his 5-defense quest. But right now, it's time for good old-fashioned good versus evil with a shot at the Grand Championship on the line, eventually.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a fight for 4. Introducing first, company 5, Icons of Austin, Green Tiger, and Steve Tiger Jr. Representing the Unified School of the Tiger style, Tiger 2!
This is the first of 2 matches tonight with best 4 implications. Yes, this match will be about the number 4 slot in our top 4 contender ranking. Our next match will be for number 3, but right now, more important than the best 4 is the re-emergence of a demon. I don't say that lightly. Once the greatest hero in all of the AWL made a pact with that entity, the demon Gisei, the man we know, the man we knew as the Japanese megastar, came no more in his place. This
And his experiment, making his way to the ring from the pits, accompanied by Gisei, Ronda,
I would be negligent in my duties as commentator if I did not mention the fact that Matt Classic Sr., the living legend, has cast down the gauntlet. He has issued a challenge to this demonic entity for a match to avenge the loss of Classic's son's career. Gambeki Shigar, we say they have thus far been totally silent on the matter. But right now, it's all about the number 4 slot in the AWL Best 4. Only members of the Best 4, the Intercontinental Champion and bearers of a golden opportunity can challenge for the AWL Grand Championship. The winner of this bout will secure an eventual slot, if they can maintain their position, at the top of the card, at the top of the rankings. Speaking of which, the 4 individuals who will compete for slots in the best 4 tonight, their positions were determined by win-loss ratio over their AWL careers. Number of wins minus number of losses. Tiger Mask 2, Gambahishi Dark 2 Season 0 Originals. They have been with the AWL since almost the very beginning. Not exactly Gen 1, but they've been around for a very long time. More than 13 seasons with the AWL under various identities. Tiger Mask 2 was the original Tiger Jr., and then he became Black Tiger, Shin Tora, and now Tiger Mask 2. Gamba, the Japanese megastar, is always just one of the best, multi-time AWL champion, AWL World's Heavyweight Champion, former Grand Champion, Tag Team Champion, Anarchy Champion. He's held, he's a Triple Crown winner, and now he's a demonic puppet, made a pact with Issei to increase his power to protect the AWL from the forces of evil, such as the Skullhead Killer, but eventually falling to the darkness, using the powers of the dark underworld, the evil plane. Tiger suplex by Tiger Mask. Gamba started using the powers for his own personal gain. The idea that he would... The Gamba I know would never use these sort of abilities in a match for rank. This is something where he'd be trying to defend the honor of the AWL, trying to defend the existence of the AWL against, whether it be the Augments, Global Wrestling Monopoly, somebody. But not this. Hisatsuwaza Akama no Sabasa, the wings of the devil. And just like that, Gambahishi Dark is in the title picture. Let's take a look at that again. Akama no Sabasa, the wings of the devil.
Here is your winner, Gamba!
How much of Gamba is left in the darkness? Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we must update the official Best 4 rankings. You see that number 3 has yet to be determined. Well, it's going to be determined in our very next match. H03, Hakaisha, the best win-loss record in the AWL and Jigoku's greatest prize, versus the Arab American Dream, the Grand Slam champion of the Animated Wrestling. For the second time tonight, we are welcomed, I guess would be the technical term. We welcomed the Dorei Corps back into the AWL arena. And yes, Dr. Jigoku has this annoying habit of, shall we say, a flair for the dramatic. And you notice the former Intercontinental Champion not among the ranks of the Dorei Corps.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a fight for 3! Introducing first, being accompanied by and representing the Dorei Corps, 803.
Hakaisha, the Japanese destroyer. He's been such an integral part of the AWL for so many years, as have all of these guys. See the Doom Bunny, Luke James, former AWL All-Star, former Tag Team Champion with Dragon himself. And of course, Majiku, the longest reigning champion of any division in the history of the AWL. So stained by the darkness reflected in his very mask. red slave collars, those control devices that turn these great heroes into this. These purple, decaying zombie slave monsters.
And his opponent, being accompanied by Kid Canada, the Arab American Dream, Hassan.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what's going through the head of Hassan right now. Staring across the ring at men that he, and a bunny, that he considered to be his friends, that he considered to be his comrades in arms. Reduced to minions. Hassan adjusting the knee pads under his wrestling gear. The AWL requires anyone not named Matt Classic to wear knee pads. Safety first. But most wrestlers choose to wear them under their long tights. Wrestlers who wear long tights, that is. Backbreaker by the Arab American Dream. And if anyone can overcome the size, power, strength, experience advantage of an H03, it's going to be Hassan. AWL original, Season 0 original, came in as part of an international team known as the Axis of Equality. Yes, that was a George W. Bush era joke of that name. It was Hassan. It was the Russian bear, Rasputin. It was some little Chinese guy whose name I don't remember. They were the international team, the AOE. And it wasn't long before Hassan left that group, formed the All-Americans with American Beetle as part of the World Warrior Exhibition in Season 2. And now, he's still the Arab American Dream. Oh! Hakaisha, on the other hand, joined us as part of Crisis Gundan, the only undefeated tag team champions in the history of the AWL. Managed, look at this. I think he's thinking Tatsumaki. No, Hassan rejecting that option from the outset. Back elbow from the Arab American Dream, the Grand Slam champion. Both of these men have held the AWL Grand Championship. Both of these men have held the tag team titles. I believe both of these men have held the Anarchy title as well back in the day. Only Hassan has been Intercontinental Champion. And there's the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter, he calls it the American Sniper. Powered out of by the former Japanese destroyer. Paradigm shift from the Arab American babyface for the 1, 2. Kick out, or a shoulder up, at least. Not even really a full kick out. Just the shoulder getting off the canvas. Oh, look at that. Oh, gut-wrench suplex. And what is going on the outside? The Doom Bunny, former tag team partner of Hakaisha and the Destroyers of Doom, brings out the chair. And we're going for the hat trick here. Yes, hat trick suplex, subtype, German. 7 minutes remain on the clock in this 10-minute time limit match. For the record, in the event of a time limit draw, neither participant will enter the best 4. You have to actively win the match in this case. Coming up, this is our semi-final bout for the evening. The referee again seeing the chair, throws it out of the ring, throws it at Luke James. Into the cover. Oh, wait a minute. Kid Canada saving the match. Technically speaking, you could cash in the golden opportunity and join this, make it a handicap match, even a triple threat match. but he's not going to waste a golden opportunity like that. Package, small business package, the backbone of the American economy. 6 minutes and change remain. Irish whip over the top rope. Uh-oh. Hassan is about to do something extremely stupid, and it backfired. High risk, no reward. Akaisha dumping the Arab American Dream on his back. Lateral press for the 1, 2, but no hook of the leg, making it very easy to muster up the leverage to kick out. But I don't think Akaisha meant to win on that one. He was meant to make Hassan use his energy. Hassan is down, he's barely moving. If he cannot properly defend himself, the referee will call for a knockout. We saw a title change hands by knockout not just a few moments ago. A knockout could easily get a man in to the best 4. The AWL fans on their feet. This capacity crowd, they're hanging from the rafters. They paid for the whole seat, but they're only using the edge. Was that supposed to be a knee strike? I think a little message to the Drag Corps on the outside. Vertical suplex, reverse, inverted, vertical suplex. And the Doom Bunny coming up now. That's a match I wouldn't mind seeing, Hassan and the Doom Bunny. Going for the Bald Eagle Clutch, he calls for it. The full wingspan of the Bald Eagle Clutch. American pride on display, the symbol of American freedom and infinite potential. Completely ineffective against the Japanese destroyer. Inverted DDT by the Grand Slam champion. Cover. 1, 2, kick out by a Triple Crown champion. Four minutes and change remaining. Again, if this goes to a draw, nobody gets the number 3 slot, and presumably Tamahishi Dark would move up to fill in the gap, and we have another fight for 4 next week. Less than 4 minutes. M05 was already in the best 4, celebrating on the outside. I'm sure he'd love to have one of his compatriots in the best 4 with him. German going for the hat trick a second time. That's going to be number 4, 5, and 6. If he can hit it. Yes, he can. The fingers locked. 3:33. And look at Hassan. He can barely stand, but he will not give up. The fighting spirit of the Arab American Dream will not allow him to give up. There we go. Putting a little bit of distance, putting the ropes between them. Oh no. No, not like this. But oh my God! Holy hell! Hassan just got suplexed from the ring all the way down to the arena floor. We've got those black mats to protect the ground of the AWL arena. Those are less than an inch thick, but somehow Hassan's still standing, running on adrenaline, running on instinct, running on fumes, I would imagine at this point, with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. No chance of a count out here, not with the AWL 20 count on the outside. Face plant by the Drag Corps member, the slave of Dr. Jigoku, the brainwashed zombie, Hisatsu Aza. Tatsumaki! Referee with no choice. And as much as I hate to see 8-0-3 in the best 4, that was a good call by the ref. Let's take a look at that action. That was the first hat-trick suplex. But in the end, it was the Tatsumaki that ended it. With more suplexes for good measure. Hassan absolutely destroyed tonight.
Here's the winner, 8-0-3.
So let me get this straight. Best 4 is currently Fant, a Chikara wrestler, 2 members of the Drag Corps, and a freaking demon. I don't like Thug Life Tanaka Kenichi, but he is screwed. There you see it, the official AWL Best 4. Dark days ahead in the AWL, but good things ahead as well, as we see for the first time the brackets of the Joshi Tag Team Championship Tournament. Some fascinating first-round matches. I'm looking forward to the Modern Day Warriors versus Yin and Yang, but right now, it's the Augments versus the Monster Union, and I'm starting to think Jigoku is running out of ideas. Eight teams will compete in this tournament, single elimination, one match a week, until AWL 260, where the finals for the titles will be held. There's Joshi Machine, and what basically looks like an X-Drone with tits.
The following contest is your main event.
Oh god, they jiggle.
It is scheduled for one fall, and it is a quarter-final match in the Animated Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Championship Tournament. Introducing first, taking their victory from the laboratory, Joshi Machine, X-Drone, Type F.
Type F?
They are the All
Type F? Man, Jigoku does not give a crap about the Joshi division, does he? Well, we'll see if this pair of robots can make any headway in this tournament. We announced the 8 teams on awwrestling.blogspot.com over the past week. The actual first-round matches were determined by random lottery.
And their opponents, the tag team combination of the Manipulator and Wild Thing. Together they are Monster Union.
Well, I get the monster part. I'm not sure there's going to be much of a union. The Manipulator, we've only seen her as a manager. She seems to be acting almost in that capacity here with Wild Thing, but she is a participant in the bout. Wild Thing stalking her prey. More focused, more determined than I've seen her in the past. Whoa! Okay, yeah, we all get the reference. Let's move on. We have never seen the Manipulator wrestle, so we don't know what she's capable of. It's going to be Koroshi Machine starting off against, unsurprisingly, the Wild Thing. From the domain, the lethal lycanthrope. Oh! The lethal lycanthrope of the Joshi division. The spin kick into the stomach, or what used to be the stomach, Koroshi Machine. As the name indicates, I believe she is a mostly robotic figure. Some organic components remain, of course. Whereas Wild Thing, all organic, all animal, all werewolf, I think, or some kind of... I think she's... Honestly, I think her grandmother was a lioness. Proud tradition of werewolves in the AWL. Oh, nice kick to the head. Thought she was going for a roll-up there, but winds up kicking Koroshi Machine in the head. This is the main event of the evening, the first match of the Joshi Tag Team Championship Tournament. We are making Animated Wrestling League history tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and we will continue to do so throughout the rest of the season, going to our season finale, where the women will get their own tag team titles. As much as I would prefer equal rights and equal fights, that's just not in the cards, at least not in the near future. Tag made. First tag Kogeki of the bout, double back body drop, as Koroshi Machine using the height advantage X-Drone Type F. We can only assume that the X-Drone Type F has the same moveset copying abilities of their ostensibly male counterparts, although I do know that the X-Drones are completely robotic. They're in fact a semi-sentient AI collection of nanomachines, nanobots, that form a wrestler, and now apparently form a wrestler with breasts. Again, Dr. Goku not being creative here. And now the manipulator in the ring for the first time, elbow strike, and that leather gauntlet providing some extra oomph to that elbow strike. I'm surprised that's allowed. He is still wearing that Plague Doctor mask. We'll see if that stays on the entire match. We don't know what the manipulator looks like. We've seen her in the corner of the Serpentine sensation Hibitsky, but we've never seen, this is the first time we've seen a connection with Wild Thing, and the first time we've seen her in the ring. Stump puller, trying to, well, the manipulator showing good flexibility here, I'll grant her that. 12 minutes remain. By the way, by the rules of this tournament, in the event of a time limit draw, both teams will be eliminated, and whoever they would face in the next round gets an automatic bye into the finals. Heel toss by the X-Drone. Spinning leg drop. No, maybe copying the manipulator herself. I don't know. This doesn't look like Wild Thing's kind of off. Maybe it does. Seems to be focusing on the legs of the manipulator. That's actually pretty smart strategy. Crucifix! And the manipulator may have bitten off more than she can chew here. Snap vertical suplex, throwing the manipulator a quarter way across the ring. She dives and wisely makes the tag. I think the manipulator will be remaining in the manager's role going forward here. Wild Thing gonna have to carry the load for the team here. 10 minutes and change remaining. Back elbow to escape the waistlock. Miss with the knee press. Double miss. Double air ball here, and finally something connects, and it's a drop kick from the X-Drone Type F. And finally a knee strike connects, and what do we have here? Short Rana driver, head first into the corner, or head first into the mat. More impactful than a traditional Hurricane Rana, and Hisatsuwaza going for it, she's got her up. Lycanthro bomb! Hisatsuwaza the Lycanthro bomb. Good cover. 1, 2, and a diving breakup by Karoshi Machine. The fans not happy with that. I think the fans actually rooting for Wild Thing here, if not the manipulator. Oh, backsplash misses terribly. Wild Thing not exactly a master strategist. She can probably actually use a manager, but not a situation she wants to be in right now. 9.5 minutes on the clock. Remember the penalty. If this goes to a draw, they're both out. Belly-to-belly slam. 1, 2, kick out. Wild Thing in trouble. She's being worn down. This is essentially a handicap match right now. This is essentially a 2-on-1 handicap match at the moment. What do we have? Oh, snap vertical suplex. Low to the ground, diving tag, and the manipulator, whether she likes it or not, is in the match. Nice clothesline again with that glove on her arm, that elbow length glove, elbow plus length glove, doing the damage. Goes through. Oh, this is not good. The manipulator is down and not moving. Wild Thing is down on the outside. She's going to be absolutely no help. Belly-to-belly slam. Cover. 1, 2. Wild Thing back in the ring. Cannot make the save. The Augments are going to the semifinals. I thought the Lycanthro bomb was going to be the end of it, for that little hop on the tail at the end there. Look at that, that's a beautiful move. But no, it was the manipulator costing her team. And it was the X-Drone Type F picking up the win.
Here are your winners, advancing to the semi-final. The AWL!
That will also count as a win for both of these two in the AWL win-loss rankings. That's the first of our 4 quarterfinal matches. The second will be broadcast next week. Until then, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Let's take a look at the updated bracket. There we've got Dogmen's advance to the first semifinal. Next week, it's the Puro Sentai Wrestler Ranger versus Tiger and Bunny. Until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, if indeed you still are. Korede, Imarida.